All right, so let's go. So before the video start, I'm going to be showing you guys how to now create your own SOP sheet. So if you want to create your own SOP framework sheet, I'm going to show you how you could create your own SOP framework sheet using Claude. But I want to basically reach out and tell y'all something that's happening right now. So there's a lot of these scammers, and they're on actually Telegram, scamming most of y'all in the YouTube automation space. You can see he's selling that pill script. He's basically trying to scam y'all and get over. And there's a lot of these gurus. But what I'm going to show y'all is the day we're going to do is basically we're going to basically turn these gurus method into a SOP file using Claude. So next thing we want to do is we want to go over to Claude. So we want to go ahead and do is we want to make sure we download this right here, right? All right. So we want to go over to Claude. So we're going to go to Claude. And we're going to be using Claude AI, which you guys could check out. It's free for everybody in the world to use. So yeah. All right. So next thing you want to do is we want to drag these SOP files right here. All right. So we want to drag this SOP file right here. What I'm going to have it do is basically have Claude. So there was a guru scammer, right? So what I'm going to have Claude basically do is add the guru sauce basically to our SOP over here. So yeah. So this is our SOP. System operation protocol system. So yeah, you can see we got vidIQ. vidIQ can audit our channel. All right, so we're not using that. What we focus on right now is we're focusing on us making our new SOP system operation sheet. But yeah, all right. So what I'm gonna probably have to do is drag this over to here. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to drag this over to the music folder. I'm gonna manually have to go to files, attach files. I'm gonna manually have to attach it, I think. So yeah, so. All right, so you see this right here. So we're going to go ahead and attach it. Now, what I'm going to basically have Claude do is I'm going to basically speak to ChatGPT over here. So I'm going to come back over to ChatGPT. I'm going to speak to ChatGPT. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to analyze this file. I want you to analyze everything in this file. I want you to make me my own SOP system operation sheet. It includes the CTR we look for after 24 to 40 hours and the stage we in. So if we're in 3% CTR, you could tell me how many impressions we look for each range and to be good. And then yeah, so we go from 3% all the way up until 7%. So 7% after 24 hours. How much impressions should I look for, and how much AVD should I look for, and how much retention on the first 30 seconds when I look for the retention graph. So what should I look for it to be good, and then tell me which one is bad. Make it like green, red, yellow, avoid this, and etc. You get it. So, and I want you to update the second sheet is the gurus that was scamming. That's the spreadsheet of impressions. I want you to add that to SOP. And the first one is a new SOP I just made using Gemini. I want you to make me a whole brand new SOP. Put everything, like explain how to when I go to post a video, where it goes to and what stage is it in, and then how many minutes when I post it, how many impressions should I have for it to be a good video, and then after 24 to 40 hours, how much impressions and then CTR should look for, and then if I don't hit the CTR, then I basically bring you back that screenshot of my analytics, and I bring you a screenshot of my channel, and you could also include steps. You can also include prompts in the new SOP, how to use it in steps. But yeah. Alright, so what AI is going to go in and do is make us the SOP sheet. So yeah, so what we're going to go in and do is we're going to copy this right here. And like I said, there's a lot of these gurus are literally scamming y'all on Telegram. So, and I don't like that's happening to y'all. So I'm giving y'all these growth videos. But yeah, so like I said, I'm Tay Reese. If you don't know who I am, I run multiple Faceless channels. What happened to show my face? So yeah, so now what we went ahead and did was we basically we told AI this, and we basically used a microphone. The microphone I'm using the Yeti microphone Yeti. So if you don't know what that is, it's called a Yeti. So it's called a Yeti, and this is my microphone right here that I'm using. So my microphone. So I'm using the Yeti microphone, and they sell my Best Buy, they sell my Amazon, and yeah. So all you need is really a Yeti mic. You don't really need no good equipment to do YouTube. So, and I'm showing you that. But yeah, all right. So you can see that. All right, so what I basically do is I tell it that to include the CTR we look for, because we got to notice in order for our video to do good. If we don't notice, then how we know if our video is doing bad or good? And then people overcomplicate the process. That's why. And then there's a lot of these scammers on Upwork, Fiverr, a lot of them all over the place. But me, I can show y'all results, and I can show y'all results, and y'all can see YouTube is recommending it. You see 94%, 57% up next, homepage 37%. So, and when I made this video live, I made it live on my channel. So if you want to go check it out, I did. I posted a video and I made it live on my channel. So if you want to go check it out, you go check it out. I'm gonna put my main channel up on the screen, and yeah, the video I'm posting on right now, I'm posting this video on is my main channel, but I have a live stream where I edited this full long form video where you guys could go check it out at and watch that video. But yeah, but like I said, scripts matters a lot. So you want to make sure your scripts is as good. When you go to post a video, your viewers see the title, they're clicking mainly through the scripts. Where they find your video from is search. They find it from browse homepage, and you know when you go to post it, YouTube sends your video to a test phase. So it does a test phase on your videos, and your video fully don't just go viral yet. It got to go through loops, and like you got to go through phases, indexing, and then you wait a few hours. So yeah, the SOP is going to be made over here, but I really want to explain this to y'all that when you're going to post your video, you got a few phases. So you now post, you have 0 impressions, and then YouTube now gathers the data of that file. So it gathers the data of that file, and it takes like 1 or 2 days. Even it could take up to 7 days for you to get good results. That's why I tell a lot of y'all, bro, just stay as consistent as y'all could. But yeah, so y'all can see that I literally made this video live. So if you go over to my channel right here, you can see, and I'm going to be explaining in the next video of the core idea. So if you go over to open right here, this is my Faceless channel that I'm literally working on right now. But if you basically go over here to my main channel, 22K subscribers, and I have another channel. If you go to my main channel right here, you go to live. I made this video live, scripted it. I got the title, I did it all live. So this is the video, literally right here where y'all could go watch it out. So you can see 74 views. You can see I literally did everything live on screen. So if you no music played, literally a plain 6-hour stream with me talking and me doing everything in real time. And so you could go there, see more, all the assists in the results. So you can see the vidIQ checker, the Cardi code, ChatGPT, the long form SOP, the scripting and expanding. You can see the A10 War suicide armor. You can see all of our, basically everything is in our description for you guys to check out. And this is the whole video over here. So you can see this is the whole video. So yeah, so like I said, if you guys want to, and those people typing in my chat, you guys could go check out the stream. But yeah, you can see this is the whole video right here. But yeah, so it's still getting pushed by the algorithm. But yeah, and everything that I do is legit. Everything, I never view about it. I'm gonna say we have a method on our channel that she could use SMM panels for initial push. We don't use it to abuse the system. We don't do it for that because that is bad. So yeah, so you see we have 2K impressions after 24-40 hours, which this is a bad thing. So what this means right here, when it's in his face, this means that this thumbnail could be a bit better. It means the thumbnail didn't slightly match the title, but hold up. So we're gonna give it since it's in his face right here, we're gonna give it a few more hours. But when this happens, this means the thumbnail didn't align with the title, and yeah. So what I could basically do is give it a screenshot, and we could also come over here. So if you don't understand it, you could also use a Gemini chat. So, and I'm going to give you access to my Gemini chat so you can review it on your own. But yeah, all right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, you can see this is literally all of our data right here. So what I'm going to have it do is basically say include all this in a docx SOP sheet, please. It's going to basically include all this in a docx SOP sheet. But yeah, so what we basically go ahead and do, is I could ask her like right here, what is going on in my video? What stage is this in? What's going on with my video? And what AI is going to then tell me is what's going on with my video, what stage is this in. So when you have the chat pendant, like I said, I'm going to also be sharing access to this chat for y'all, so I'm going to share the conversation where you can check this out. You go through it. It says the algorithm process just started. It says if you look at your impressions in the graph right here, it says complete. So 2.4K impressions. This means that the algorithm just finished indexing your video data and has finally started throwing it onto the homepage. So homepage for the test water. So you see high recommendation, traction. Look at the bottom. You can see the bottom funnel right here. It says, so the core friction is your CTR is holding it back. So it says, wow, the impressions are shooting up. So the CTR means now it's the thumbnail. So like I said, it's the thumbnail that's holding this video back. And like I said, the thumbnail could be a bit better, but yeah, we could also ask it if we need to change the thumbnail or we could wait. So we could also use, you see we have 56% suggested. So suggested means that they're finding our video on the suggested pages of when they go to, after they're watching videos in our niche. YouTube sends our videos to hardcore fans, like people that's already watching military type, these aircraft videos, but yeah, Air Force videos, but yeah. So what does this mean? So if you don't know what this means, now what AI is going to go ahead and do is explain this to us. So you can see the title is breaking your rules. And you can see that the title is breaking your rules. And long form videos gain views for years and years and years to come. So yeah. All right. So you see 5.2% so you see 5.2 hours times 60 minutes, 1 and 2 views. You can see 312 minutes, 100 views. You can see this. So this does a timetable. So this is high valuable traffic. Sources are actively suggested 56%. Browse features 38%. It says this is great. This is great news. It says struggling. It means that the system isn't burying the video. Search is actively trying to inject it to the people's homepage, browse, and placing it next to the high performing video suggested. The algorithm wants to feed this video. It wants to feed the video, and it wants to like basically put the video in the right direction. So yeah, this is low CTR from your reach. People are scrolling past it because the conversational title, why this? Alright, so we're gonna ask it too. What's causing the low CTR? What's causing the low CTR? And should I change the thumbnail or no? Alright, so what we could do is we could see what's causing it. So what we go ahead and do is we could give it this detail. So we got the details right here. We could basically go ahead and we're gonna now download this. So what we're gonna do is download this. And yeah, we're gonna download this. We're gonna basically paste our old thumbnail here. So we're gonna add Gemini. What we just do is we paste our old thumbnail here. So yeah, you see our old thumbnail. So this is what is causing the low CTR. The title is too slow. Conversational. This is your title. Start with the. This is the problem is loading. And you can see the title disconnect. It says your thumbnail features are clean, isolated image. A12 suicide thumbnail. It says should you change the thumbnail? No. Do not change the thumbnail art yet in the face. So what it basically tells us is we're gonna basically have to change the title instantly to this. So we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna give it all of our data right here, and we're gonna basically give it all of our data right here. So we're gonna copy this data and we're gonna paste this here, and we're gonna also now ask it to do is what should we change this title to. So yeah, like I said, this SOP is going to include everything right here. So this is how you create your own SOP, and this is how you know more about your analytics. Like over on this channel, you want to see nothing about YouTube, just YouTube growth videos. I don't do shorts no more on this channel. I now want to translate into going full time with coaching because I love coaching and I love just coaching. So yeah, I love doing the stuff I do. But yeah, so what title should I change it to? And it's going to let me know what title should we change it to. And this is the current title that we gave it right here. And it's going to let us basically know of what title should we translate and turn it and change it to. So you see, quick warning about your channel metadata. This is while looking at your raw videos details. This is there are 2 major errors. This is you need to clear out that immediately before saving your changes. This is delete the VidIQ suggested description text at the bottom. But yeah, and it says clean text. So we could go ahead and do so. We could basically it says change your YouTube title boxes instead. So we could go ahead and do is we could change it to this. So we could change the 100 million plane. So we could go to here and change it to this. So yeah. So like I said, all right. So before we change it, what we want to do is we want to stay on the safety side of it. So we want to basically give AR a script. So when we give AR a script, AI is going to know. So that way we make sure we have the right title that matches the script. So it don't fuck up the video, you know. So yeah. So this is where most people fuck up at. So yeah. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna basically go over to this, go over to video editor, and yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to video editor, and like I said, most channels get stuck in these phases and then don't know what you should do next after 24 to 48 hours. So yeah, and I'm telling you how you can overcome this and betters in this video. So you can see that it went ahead and creates a whole SOPC. So you see YouTube algorithm velocity SOPC. So yeah, all right. So it went ahead and made the whole SOPC. So you see YouTube algorithm velocity SOP doc X. So it went ahead and made the whole SOPC. So you see that we have every page right here. Unable to load this page. Unable to load this page. All right, so that's now look. And horizontal, you see, this is retention after 30 seconds. We want to aim for 75 to 85%. We don't want to go 65. That's gradual. And you can see vertical cliff drop down. That means, so we want to aim for 75 to 85% after the first 30 seconds. And after 24 to 40 hours, the AVD want to aim for a 5-minute video, 60% for a, so you can see basically these boards right here. So the views, everything changed, so the minutes changed, but yeah. So you can see that we have a prompt right here for scripts. Basically, so if your script failed, you could basically use these prompts. So yeah, so you see YouTube algorithm velocity SOP. This is my video has 0 impressions. So after 24 hours, if your video has 0 impressions, you could basically copy this prompt and give it to AI, or you could just attach this SOP that will be leaking in the description below. You could just attach it to your next Gemini chat and it can help you out a lot. So yeah, you see, so the rest of the videos is in the top right here. So after 24 to 40 hours, the CTR is 8% with impressions growing past 20K views. Retention grass, this is flatline, plateau 75 to 85% through the 30 seconds. But yeah, so if we have at least 85% for the first 30 seconds after 24 to 40 hours, that means 8% CTR. That means that our video now gained 20,000 impressions, which is great. So you see, take action immediately if the impression is at 100K views, but if the impression at 100K views but stuck under 1,000 views, that swap the thumb up, rewrite the title, impressions are frozen, and yeah. So if you don't know what to do, you can also look through this, and it's going to help you out a lot. So yeah, so what I also have to do is basically include steps how I use every single prompt. So include steps on it, how I use every single prompt on here, and what does the prompt do? Update the SOP. I like it. Put it at the bottom. The steps. So when you have instructions, like you know when you open it up like a box. Open up a box when you need instructions to know how to put that piece together, know how to put that part together. If you don't have instructions to put it together, you won't be able to put the thing you're building together. So same with a YouTube channel. You need instructions to overcome overbeat the low CTR. But yeah, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and copy this script. So this is our whole script right. So we can see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight it. This is a whole 13-minute video script. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Control C. So when we go to Control C, what we go ahead and do, so as I forgot to tell, is subtitles. What you want to make sure you're adding right here. So you want to make sure this video alone has subtitles. So when we go right here, we want to add. We could add English, and we basically go to edit, and we go to here, and you can see typically type manually. So what we just do is we paste our script here. So once we paste our script here manually, and now it has this for the whole video. So where the subtitles could be throughout the whole video. So yeah, we could even maximize it for the whole video. It could be throughout the whole video. So yeah, so like I said, this helps the video go to the right audience. And yeah, so yeah, but like I said, it helps to go to the right audience. But yeah, but so we can go to here, save this, publish right here, and we can publish that. All right, so you can see that English subtitles are published. You can see English subtitles are published. You can see details. So now they're able to see the subtitles on the video, English, and it's published. So you want to make sure the video do have subtitles, and you want to make sure SD, HD, 4K is checked for long form, and yeah. But all right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna basically paste our script here. So once we paste our script here, we basically just tell it this is our script. So we basically give it our script. So we say we're gonna actually take out this starting etc. So this is my script. Are you sure I should put that title? I wanna make sure everything matches. So you basically want to make sure everything matches, and it says delete the vacuums. We don't gotta do that, but yeah. All right. So what I wanted to do was it updated the SOP file, and the SOP file will be linked below in the description where you could check it out at. So yeah, this whole SOP file, many gurus charge at least 300 for a system operation protocol system. So we go to docx viewer, and we can use the docx viewers and now view everything with this docx file. So like I said, this right here is called a docx file system operation protocol system view docx online protocol system file. So yeah, so we could go ahead and do is we could go to this. You can see that these are like the phases. So the first hour time window right here, first hour 0 impressions. Then you can see 1 to 24 hours. You want to go for at least 10K to 20K impressions. You want to try to aim for the floor CTR floor 12%, 18%. Expected views 3K. For AVD 60% for a 5-minute video. But if your video is longer, the AVD could be a bit higher. But yeah, so you can see. So if we use 24 to 40 hours, we want to try to aim for 20,000 views. That'll put us at an 8%, 12% CTR. That means that now out of 1,000 to 10,000 people saw our video. So yeah, 10,000, 20,000 people saw our video, which is great. So yeah, on one video, by the way. So yeah, so and I'm gonna show you that it's one video, so you don't see, oh, he's over boosting us, he's over capping for us. No. Hey, everything I literally show you on this channel is literally real. So you can see that it's literally right here. So you can see that this video alone right here has analytics has got over 17,000 impressions, meaning 17,000 people saw the video, and I added 17,000 and 1,000 people clicked it. So yeah. So yeah, so you can see 17K impressions, 17.7K, and many channels struggle. They can't even hit this amount of impressions. So yeah, so like I said, you might want to listen to all the advice that I'm giving you, because I am giving you right advice. But yeah, so I won't just be giving you no shitty advice like most of these gurus will try to charge y'all in their course, of course, because that's how they make their money. They don't get money from nothing else. But yeah, so you see CTR 12% in the studio. So first impressions arriving 1K to 5K CTR, and you can see the C phase. So this is basically the phases of your YouTube channel you need to know. And yeah, so this is mostly everything. So you see the CTR trigger reverse 24 to 40 hours window, so 50K to 100K. So an expected view. So if you're at like a CTR range, if you're at 3%, 4%, expected views you want to get is 1K to 4K, 45 plus. Right here is red. What you want to aim for, which is great, you want to aim for this. So after 24 to 40 hours, you want to aim for at least 7%, a 10%. That'll put you at least, so we can say this. So expected views, so there's 48 hours. This will put you at least close to about 100,000. 5 to 6%. It depends on your AVD. So your AVD, if your AVD is 50% right here, the floor of your AVD, like I said, your AVD is this right here. So the AVD matters a lot. So average percentage viewed is how many people at the 30 more hash mark. This is make or break the video. First 30 is that nothing else matters. What matters the most about the video is the first 30 seconds. The most 30 seconds is the make or break. If the first 30 seconds can't hook the viewers on longer, then YouTube won't push the video and it'll die down. So yeah. Alright, so yeah. So the first 30 seconds matters a lot. So you can see it gives a green zone right here, green zone good. You see 55%. You can see expected views 17K to 100K. So we had at least a 7% CTR and 250,000 impressions. We'll get at least 17,000 views. But let me show you how to prove that everything that I'm saying is real. So yeah, so the ones who do actually take their time and don't rush the process, try to rush to do as many niches as they could, and they focus and lock on what that one niche can get you your viral video. So yeah, the ones who don't actually take action and who's lazy, they're not gonna make it far. They're not gonna make it far, and yeah, and I hate to say that, but yeah, YouTube ain't an easy game. YouTube is a hard game. YouTube is a harder game. So if you're trying to go to YouTube to try to get fast money, I mean, just get a job. Just get a job and you can still do YouTube on the side. YouTube ain't where the fast money is. YouTube is not a get rich scheme. You got to learn the metrics. And if one of I've seen a lot of channels, they struggle. They make over 300 videos and all the videos is flopping because they don't take their time out of their day to do the ideation. They don't do the ideation. They don't do the niche research. Ideation is niche research. They don't see why their videos failing the way they do. That's why they don't get good views. You feel me? So you see this video right here just hit 17,000 views, literally in long form. So which this video is still getting recommended. So YouTube videos do blow up by pattern. So you can see 100K impressions, 7.6%. You can see the first 24 hours we had about 18K impressions. We had 11.1%, which YouTube was still finding its audience, 3.4K views. But which this is so great. You can see 65% of your viewers still watching right here. After 30 more hash mark, which that tells YouTube that, oh, maybe we should keep pushing this. But like I said, you want to try to aim for at least a 70% right here for the first 30 seconds in. So yeah, and most niches don't hit this. I mean, most niches do it, and every single video don't blow up the way you want it to. Every single video don't blow up the way you want it to. And yeah, so when you do ideation and niche research, it means you now have chances of you going viral because you took the time out of the day for you to not be lazy and you did an ideation. So yeah, so like I said, this will be in the description. We have a lot of prompts over here, so yeah, but this is everything over here. So you see impressions is common, but the views is flatline, CTR 5 to 6%. So this will mainly help you fix the trust score of your channel and help you rebuild it. So where you can now make sure every video is going viral, so you don't just sit there and overguess. Because like I said, a lot of these coaches, they sit there and overguess, and they wonder why they don't get good views the way they wanted to. So yeah, so what we basically went ahead and did was, like I said, every single channel you've seen, every single person you've seen, every single process is different. So for each creator, like Speed's process is different. Every single body's process is different, and analytics is a lot. And I see a lot of creators, when they go to post a thumbnail, make another follow up to that fucking thumbnail. I mean, you could what makes you on the safe side of it, so you don't get hit. What inauthentic is, you change up. So if you're using code Golf, I could change up code Golf. I could use the same template though, over and over and over and over and over again. But what I mainly got to do is make sure I'm changing the text on the screen, make sure I'm changing this background around, make sure I'm changing the image right here, and yeah, and it can be monetizable. I mean, inauthentic, it hit for channels where they're using the same image, that they're not changing no text, and they're using the same exact text over and over again without making various changes to it after the next video. So that's what inauthentic really hit for. But yeah, most videos flop. You can see this didn't do too good, 3.7% CTR, 3K impressions, which wasn't too good, and it got 200 views. You can see I posted again, so we gave it another shot. We always give it more shots and more shots and more shots and more shots. So you basically never want to go without missing a day. So you see 4.5% CTR, and YouTube never lied about they do, and I want to tell you that they do reward effort. They reward effort. They reward. So basically, let me explain to y'all what they reward. They reward people who puts in work. So if it don't look like you put in effort into this video and it looks copy just like the other person's video, it means you're a copycat, and it means you might not go viral. So CTR matters a lot. So CTR is the aim of the title. So CTR means your title match it, and it means the hook match it too. So yeah, so that's how this video really got to these amount of views, and I could do it again and again and again. So yeah, but like I said, I run multiple channels. I hope these tips do help y'all, but everything on a YouTube channel won't go viral, and it meant to get hard. You running a lot of channels, but yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna see you in the next video, and we can also ask it right here. So we can also ask it, go ahead and question it. So if you're using the Gemini chat, what I basically advise y'all doing is renaming your chat to your channel name, and I want you to pin it so now that you pinned it, so when you do that, you pinned it, and now when you go to here, you base off your brain, you know what your chat is because you put your channel at, like at Tyrese, and then your channel at, and in your brain you remember that all of your data for that channel. When you're running multiple channels, it's important that you do this. All your data that you had is literally now in this chat. So in this chat where, and Gemini has unlimited, by the way. So yeah. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, bro. This is how you create your own SOP though. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna also give y'all over here. So like I said, I have a lot of coaching videos over here. So I'm gonna refresh my screen. You see this. Some videos get stuck at 0 views, and later on the CTR and the AVD could go up for. Every single video on YouTube won't go, every single niche won't go viral. We test formats, we learn from it, and we better. That's, YouTube is a game like that. So yeah, so like I said, every single video won't get the amount of views you want it, and it won't gain good views, and it won't gain hundreds of millions of views. But we know that what matters the most is the topic idea, the core idea, and yeah. So this is how you create your own SOPs. And I run multiple channels, so me having to learn this, I ran multiple channels, so I didn't learn none of this overnight. So yeah, so YouTube was never an overnight game. So it takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of time, and learning these metrics could be mind blowing. It could fuck up your mental a little bit. But yeah, because you could. So let me hit y'all with this. Some of y'all could go to post a video, y'all won't know why that video went viral. Then after you get a hit, you won't even know the follow-up thumbnail format to do for you. Do another repeatable format. You just change up the image, change up the text, make another follow-up to that exact format, and you're not going to get flagged. What gets channels flagged is when they're spamming the same images without making various changes to that exact template. So yeah, but YouTube has got it real easy with this AI stuff, and you take it for advantage while you got it, because it's not going to be around forever, probably. But AI is a new way. Right now, being that we have AI is a new way. But like I said, AI saved us years of us struggling. It's not here to replace your creativity. So, yeah. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to get this right back over to the Gemini. And you can see it's still testing. YouTube is still testing it, but yeah. So you can see that we gave it the script. And you can see it says, yes, I'm 100% sure. It says the script is elite, high velocity. You can see how to thumbnail friction locks into your script. So it says, this is our, basically our formula. So if you don't know what this is right here, we can ask it, what is this? So we could go ahead and do is ask it this. So what's the numbers right here? So what's this? The 100 plane stuff. So we can ask it, what's the 100 plane stuff? Yeah, so like I said, you can also go to here, the 100 million plane. And I know a lot of gurus be in my face bragging me with their channels, bragging me how much they blew up. I know they have teams, and I know that ideation is a lot. And most of them, it fucks up your mental and most things. And most gurus don't even know how their video went viral the way it did. And yeah, they overthink so much too. So yeah, this is your script is packaging is now aligned. So you want to make sure your packaging is great. Packaging the script, titles, and thumbnail, and hook. So all that has to match in order for YouTube to push your video out that next phase. If everything don't match, you're not going to get views. You're not going to get impressions. It says the homepage velocity rule on the YouTube browser. This is highway. So casual viewers make a split second decision to click based on a scale of the story. So like I said, me coaching like this is better than being in the fucking jail cell. It's better than, and I'm saying a lot of the people on this reel are fucked up. This reel has a problem where it has murderers, pedophiles, porn addictions, and many more. And I try to stay away from all that shit because look, I seen a lot of Vitali people catch a lot of pedophiles, which they did the right thing. Get them the fuck up off this. They don't deserve anybody. And I want to say this. And this goes for anybody in this video. Stand up and YouTube, please don't. Any adult that think that they could come talk to a child or whatever and try to date it, you are a fucking brain weirdo. You deserve prison time. You deserve everything coming your fucking way, bro. That's the most evil shit, the most weirdest shit you could ever fucking do in your entire life, bro. Your entire life, bro. But yeah, but anybody who does that shit, they're weird, they're evil, they're monsters. I don't have nothing to do with me. I'ma stay far from away from you, bro. Far from away from you. Get the fuck from away from you. Your ass is weird. So yeah, date somebody your age. If date somebody your age, stop trying to. And I seen David. David was caught up dating that manner, and he got fucking caught up for that. Stop trying to date little kids. Date somebody your fucking age, bro. But yeah, if I was in David's, I'd date somebody your age, bro. Stop trying to date minors and shit, bro. Weird ass fucking shit, bro. Give me all fuck. But yeah. It says your script is talks about this the massive entities. This is of NATO trying to stop the thousands of silver tanks So you can see it represents the total dollar scales of the script. So this is, so what we go ahead and do is we basically now, so what we go ahead and do is, and I'm gonna ask it, what title do I change it to? So what title do I change it to? So the Soviet, so this is basically our formula for our lane. So every single niche has a different lane, but, and you can see, so we could go in and change our, literally change our title to this. So, and I'm doing this actually live, which I show you. Actually, the impression 2.4K. So details. So we could go in and do is we could change this title. We could go ahead and change this title right here. We could basically change it to this. So you can see everything, make sure everything's going to match. So we could also, so we could do, so after, I would say after another 24 hours, what impressions we should look for before we end up changing it back. So yeah, so what you could go ahead and do is, if, for the safety part of it, what you could go ahead and, you could leave our old title. I'm gonna show you a little trick. So you go put your title right here, and then after 24 to 48 hours, if your video still don't get pushed, you could go back and just swap out the title and just delete that and then put it like that. But yeah, so for right here, we want to just change it to that. I want to save changes, so now changes are saved. So like I said, after 24, so after 24 to 48 hours, how much impressions should I look for? And your lane is different. If you give AI your bio, it now knows your formula, it now knows everything about your niche. So yeah, so that's why I teach literally on this channel. So yeah, so you can see pocket one, browse, highway, wave. You can see keep riding. It says the data. You can see your impressions will scale up. So after 24 to 40 hours, we want to look for this. So we don't want to be stuck. So this is the total data impressions completely stalled out after under 5K total right here. So what we basically want to look for, so this is the data of your impression scale up jumps from 2K to 4K impressions up to 25K to 50K impressions, and your CTR begins to start climbing up towards 6%, 10%. So yeah, so it says do not absolutely change nothing yet. It says the title swaps solidify bridge the gap. So yeah, so we went ahead and did was we basically changed the title over here. So yeah, we changed the title and we put the title again in the description. So yeah, we did everything that AI told us to do. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do is give it this. Look. So I basically now give it another screenshot, and yeah, so like I said, I'm also going to be giving you access to this chat where you can check, and everything that AI is already saying, you won't understand it. If you go to right here, you can see, can you better explain this? You can understand it better. But yeah, you can see, so this is, here's your final checklist, and you can see the fixed title. So what we did was we took this title right here, we fixed it up, so you can see the blueprint, previous one, clean. You can see the description, the top line matches. You're successful, injected the new title layout at the absolutely top of your description box. Image that forward, you can see it ensuring the search recommendation system, so immediately index it. So updated metadata, but yeah, so you can see one. Yeah, so this is delete before saving. It says look closely like this. It says look closely at the description box. Image that forward. It says directly below it. Your title right here. So it says why that, and it says so highlight that. Indexing old, leaving that blank. It says delete that. So yeah, so what we could go ahead and do is delete this. So the next 24 hours, what impressions should I look for and avoid? And if I don't hit these, then what? Do I go back to my old title? If I don't hit these, then what? So if we don't hit these in 24 to 40 hours, it says so. Over 24 to 40 hours, impression look lock right here is the success indicator. This is the velocity. You want to see the impressions graph, so continue to step upward spike. It says a healthy push means the videos has 10K impressions within the 24 hours. And you can see the multiplier says if the title successfully bridges the gap with your title, your CTR should lift 5% to 8% on those new impressions. So it says this tells the algorithm that it keeps throwing your video on the browse highway. So yeah, so you can see that the data to avoid, this is the warning signals, this is the flatline, avoid this. And we want to avoid it getting flatline freeze at like 5K impressions. So you can see, so traffic, so you want to watch out for suggested browse traffic percentages start dropping. We mainly want to do is we ask it too, so what should we look for? So after 24 to 40 hours, we can ask it for what percentages should we look for? So, like I said, this is how you. So if your CTR fail, you wait 24 to 40 hours. You come back and you basically give AI your old title, and it will tell you what to change. So yeah, it will tell you what to change it to. But yeah, so like I said, this helps out a lot. And you can see we started at two views right here, and it went up. But yeah, YouTube is a hard game. As the whole thing YouTube is. I don't think you come to YouTube and overbeat your job. I mean, you could do YouTube on the side and still have a job. YouTube is as hard as it get. Don't think you're gonna be the next Ice Speed. I don't even want to be like him, bro. I don't want to be nothing like that kid. I want to be myself. I'll get far from me being me, and I'm my own self. So yeah. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna give it the CTR, and I'm gonna get this. So I'm gonna go ahead and click this, and now what it does is it's with this. So now what I'm gonna basically ask AI to do is I'm gonna ask it. So what percentages should I look for? It says the percentage we look for the browse futures climbing. It says target 50%, 70% right here. This is what to expect. It says as the Harlem Index is your brand new high status titles. This is the 100 million plane. So this is you want to see the browse futures scale up and become dominant of the traffic source. So why that matters is browse futures right here means your video is appearing on the right hand side of the home page and of the casual scroller. So yeah. And you can see browse means is on the right hand side of the homepage. But yeah, you see click through rate 6 to 10%. So we want to aim for this benchmark. We want to aim for 50%, 70% browse, and the click through rate we want to aim for at least 6 to 10%. It means what the expect is on your reach. So we're going to expect this in 24 to 40 hours again, and this is why this matters because your title text is suicide armor and now perfectly matches your category. This is high text title, casual browse, viewers should be climbing and significant. But like I said, this is how you now basically. So when you're a CTR felon, this video is for you to create SOPs and then how to fix failed CTR. But like I said, I'm gonna give you access to this Gemini chat, so where you guys go check it out. I'm gonna actually give you access to the SOP sheet. But all I do is over here is I coach, and I'm basically doing what DJ Vlad did. DJ Vlad does. All he does is he posts videos about him interviewing people, which I don't blame that. Vlad is one of the greatest interviewers in the world, so I look up to him. So yeah. But DJ Vlad is a great guy. So you can see, we go to show more. You can see 39,000. But of course, I don't gotta do that many videos. I don't gotta do that many videos because I don't want you to stress. We give channels at least 30 to 50 videos and then see where the channel is. We see what the CTR, see where it is, and yeah. But you could do this method after 24 to 40 hours. Check your CTR. It can help you out a lot. But yeah. But like I said, DJ Vlad already started. You see 84 views right here 12 minutes ago. 900 views. You see 2.6K. But and one thing you can do is only thing you can really do is better your title. So if I went right here to show you DJ Vlad titles, the reason why he got all these views right here for this video was from his casual subscribers. So what I mean by casual subscribe, people that was already subscribed, people that was already watching the channel. So that's what builds up the authority. He already has a big authority, so of course he's gonna hit like 19K views as soon after he posts. But like I said, I'm gonna see you guys in the next few videos, and yeah, you can see 23 overall score 23. You can see medium right here, so you can see 500. You see average subscribers 3.9 million. So yeah, so you can see highest views 300K. Average views 92,000 3 months ago. So yeah, DJ Vlad probably don't look at the scores. He probably just use the title and just post it. But yeah, so you can see 19K views, and he used a title that's not taken up by millions of a lot of big channels. So 3 million right here. So let's say DJ Vlad has about 6 million. So that would be his sweet spot for the title range you could use, since he already has a big authority. But yeah, if you have a smaller channel right here, the sweet spot for smaller channels will be less than 50K subscribers. But yeah, for average subscribers on vidIQ score. But yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna save that sauce for another video. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm also gonna give y'all the link to this, so where you guys could look through it and read over it if you want. I'm also go ahead and go ahead. So where you could attach this file. So if you wanted to, you could attach this file to your Gemini chat. Now what it basically does is it trains your model. So where you can now stay up to date. So if your video fell, it helps you. You after 24 to 40 hours, you now bring your screenshot of your analytics, your title, and then now it tells you what you need to change if you need to change the thumbnail. And yeah, but like I said, AI can help out a lot with that. YouTube never been an easy game. You see how many videos it took out speed. And I want to say, if you have a job, you have no problem working that job. You can still work that job and still do YouTube. Don't think, oh fuck, don't think nothing bad about yourself, chat. It's cool to work a job and still do YouTube on the side. YouTube is not a get rich scheme. And I hate what the fuck these gurus make it like it's a get rich scheme. They fuck up your heads. It's not a get rich scheme. So yeah. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. But yeah. So like I said, I got a lot of SOP sheets. I plan on posting at least 1,000 videos in long form of me coaching y'all. But yeah, cause I'm now y'all coach. I now have to help y'all grow. I now have to teach y'all how the algorithm works. I now got a beater to help y'all stand out. So yeah, and don't believe everything we see on the internet. Everything on the internet's not real. Everything on the internet is not real at all. But yeah, like I said, you might get negativity. You gonna ignore it. Don't let negativity get you to you. Keep going. Keep staying. You're doing the right thing. So as long as you're doing what you gotta do, and that's all that matters. Don't feed into the drama. Don't feed into the bullshit. You can ignore them, block them. If they unfollow you, oh well. Unfollow is not a bite. At least they're not hurting you, they're not shooting you, or not touching you. And yeah, so we learn from our mistakes and we better. A lot of YouTube videos fail. And it comes with a business model. Like Shane Hummus, he even fell multiple times. And yeah, so YouTube ain't never been a luck game. We find a core idea, we find what works, and we better. We don't second guess it. We put our time into it. If you're putting your time into it, you're more likely to have good results. But the ones who don't put their time into it and who do are lazy, they might have some poor results. And what I mean poor results, they might not have good views. And yeah, but the ones who actually take their time out the day to watch my YouTube videos, good luck. But I'm gonna see you guys in the next videos. I got more videos about to drop out of this. I'm now posting my methods in long form on this channel because I no longer want to do shorts. I actually hate doing shorts. So yeah. I actually hate doing shorts on the channel. I have other short channels, but yeah. But like I said, I now want to coach y'all and drop my methods in long form on this channel like DJ Vlad do. But yeah, but like I said, there's another video about to drop right after this one. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm out. So also. So what y'all could do is, if you have any questions, what you could do. So hold up. What you go ahead and do is you could attach this file right here into. Basically now, so we could do it. You could test this file into your Gemini chat. So, and I'm also gonna link this to where you can have access to this. So yeah, so I'm gonna also link this right here. So where you can have access to this. So you also want to make sure when you're running a lot of Faceless channels, also make sure you put the name. And every single video won't go viral, and it's fine. Every single video won't get the amount of views. Every single video won't go viral, but we see what works. We take the core idea, and like I said, we the ones who implement this method will be the ones who get good views. But yeah, we don't want to reinvent the wheel. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be out though. I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna see you guys in another video right after this one. So yeah, I got another video about to drop right after this one. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, all right. So yeah, and the Gemini chat will be right here. So where you guys go check it out. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is also I'm gonna rename this. I'm going to go ahead and rename this file to the .x file what we got. So we're going to put Tyrese. Yeah, so like I said, you could check the links out in the description. I'm going to rename it right here. Yeah, so you could check this out. You can also check this SOP out. This will work. But I hope y'all like everything right here. I hope y'all like everything in the video. And you can also attach this. So if you're using quality, you can attach it to your quality chat. It can help you out with ideas. And every single video don't blow up. And like I said, your favorite gurus aren't as consistent as they should be as me. So your favorite coaches, favorite fucking gurus. Fuck those guys. You know, we had to make a joke out of those fucking guys, man. Those guys waste our time for years. Your favorite fucking gurus. They up there misleading y'all on bullshit, bro. I can't with these gurus, bro. But yeah, but like I said, I have backup for me. All I gotta do is attach my SOP file and use my Gemini chat. Everything is encoded, but I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Your guru has at least 114 videos on his channel over here. And yeah, so I have way more videos than he ever made before on YouTube. So yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna see you on the next video, bro. And AI guy, he do got a lot of great videos. I won't lie, he do got a lot of great videos. He is a great guy over here. I'm not bashing him. Don't think I'm coming for you, AI guy, bro. You are a great guy, bro. Yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, bro. And if you use these methods, you will be the ones who are getting good results. The ones who don't use it and just sit there and just look at the screens and shit and don't take action will be the ones who still, I'm gonna say they probably got still work that 9 to 5, work that job, but yeah. But the ones who do the method and still working the job will be the ones who probably want to make it far with their faceless channels. They can quit their job after they make it far. But yeah, I'm also going to be showing y'all in the next video how to now use AI. So how you could get AI scripts, how you can use Google to gather data for your channel. So we can use Google to index data for our channel. So where we could get actually real stuff where we're not just making up fake story stuff that never won't happen. But yeah, so I'm going to show you guys that for another video. That's going to be in another video. But yeah. But like I said, this video is dropping right here, and y'all can check this out if I need to. But yeah, you see, and nobody's here for you, so I want you to notice that nobody cares for you, nobody fucks with you, nobody cares. I'm in a mindset, in my mental, like I'm in this shit by myself, bro. I'm in this shit by myself. I'm coaching by myself. I have nobody here to really support me. When I post a video, I'm posting my own videos. Staying as consistent on the channel. Me teaching you ways to grow. So yeah. Speed has a team. Aiden has a team. I don't have a team. So yeah, I'm like really here just doing it on my own. But yeah. But I'm going to see you guys in the next video. And you guys could actually attach this file to your, so you go to right here, file. You go to file. Download PDF. You could download the PDF plain text. And you would just attach the screenshots and this is going to help you out. But yeah. But I'm out though. And that's all I have for y'all, bro. And yeah.